Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. This is Dylan with Tucson Future Classics, and that is our 2015 Toyota Sienna XLE. Look under the hood at Sienna here, and I've got it idling so you can listen into it, but right front and center, that's that 3.5 liter V6 that Toyota has used in everything. You've got your windshield washer fluid here, oil dipstick is here, coolant reservoir here, battery here, fuse box there, brake fluid reservoir here, and your air box right here. Now the cool thing with this, and why I love Toyota engineering, is that instead of disassembling the entire thing, the carrier for your engine air filter comes right out. Part of the durability of these Toyotas is how easy they make it for you, the owner, to just check on things and keep up on the little DIY stuff up under here. These Toyota Siennas are some of the most stalwartly reliable minivans out there. It's powered by Toyota's 2GR FE 3.5 liter V6 that they have used in literally everything, meaning you get right around 265 horsepower, 245 foot-pounds of torque. It's got a front-wheel drive, 6-speed automatic transmission, good for about 25 miles a gallon on the highway. This being an XLE trim gives you power doors, power lift, power windows all the way around, and all the nice goodies and leather accoutrement you could want inside. We did 4 brand new Mojave crossover touring tires on this, which have a nice high load rating to handle the weight of this thing when it is fully loaded. Speaking of that, if you for whatever reason can't fit everything you need to inside of this or on the roof with its reinforced roof rails, this can tow 3,500 pounds if you want to put a hitch on the back of it. So there really isn't much you can't do with this thing. And as we're walking around, I mean, 110,000 miles, this minivan has lived a life. The paint isn't perfect. You got some sun fade, you got some runs and just that kind of stuff, signs of wear and tear on the outside here, but it's a van you don't have to worry about mechanically or cosmetically. You know, use it to do anything you need to do. Put those back seats down, slide the middle row forward, swallow up a bunch of cargo in the back, put that middle jump seat in for the 8-passenger configuration, which this one has, load it up with people, and go for a road trip. Park it wherever you want, drive it wherever you want. You don't have to worry. It's a Toyota. It's going to keep running, and it's going to take whatever you throw at it in stride. Oh, and when you're done in the back, just let the power rear gate do its thing. In the back of the Sienna, unsurprisingly, an absolute ton of space, even with these seats up. This whole area down here is recessed really deep. I mean, just to give you an idea, that is how much room you have got down in there, because these seats do flip and fold back level there. One other cool thing in the back here, you've got the 8th passenger middle row jump seat here. Takes out, and I'll show you how to clip it in up there in a little bit here. You've got cargo hooks here, 12-volt lighter there, and more here, 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 and here, all for helping to store like grocery bags and keeping stuff from rolling around. These are pretty easy to fold too. You just grab this big chunky handle and they drop right down. Gravity does like 3/4 of the work. And then you can flip that forward to cover up the seat points. Again, pull and just let it fall. Flip that forward, and there you go. And setting them back up is the opposite of down. Just pull that handle, lock it forward, pull this, and it comes right back. Velcro that in. Again, pull, push, pull, flipped. Easy peasy. Power doors go back, and we'll climb on inside. Now, like I said, both driver and passenger doors are powered. You've got their buttons there. And I'm gonna jump straight into the back seat and then reset everything up front for you guys. So, I am 6'1" and 270 pounds. I have got a ton of room, and I have these seats reclined really far back because I like to be comfortable. But even if you need more cargo space and have to put big bags back there, you can adjust the angle of these seats however you want by pulling this little loop on both seats. Another nice thing, these vent windows in the rear all open electronically, so they control them from up front, and every window still has its little sunshades. So as you can see, as I look forward, the front windows are tinted and the rears all have their sunshades. It makes for a really cool place to be back here, especially with the rear HVAC vents pumping nice cold air at you. Now in the second row, you've got armrests on both sides, so these captain's chairs can get pretty comfy. They do recline, so there's a lever on the side, you pull it, and you can lean them way back, as I'll show you right. So lever down here on the side, you can stand it up or lay it back down to dial in exactly how you want to sit. Plus, if the front seat passengers are feeling generous, you have your own control for the rear climate controls on this, including being able to automatically set a temperature and letting it do its thing, or overriding with the speed and temperature controls there. Another nice thing, cup holders everywhere. You got two here with that middle seat out. You've got two here, storage there, and you've got full-size storage pockets in the doors with a big, tall water bottle holder on both sides. And again, more hooks for hanging like bags and stuff, storage behind both seats, and just, I mean, storage and practicality is the name of the game in these vans. Plus, you can dial in your vents however you want to be as comfy as you possibly can. Grab the center seat out of the back, and I'm going to show you all how to hook this up to that jump seat. So that's where it locks in. You've got your three locking parts on the bottom, one locking part here up on top. So we got to get these pins, there's one on each side, down and in. Doing this with one hand is definitely tricky, but once those are set in place, you can take this up, reach down underneath, pull out, that's his other locking lug there, lock that in, that's locked in, slam that back. So now your middle jump seat here makes the captain's chairs into a split bench, so you can get 3 across in the back, 3 across in the middle, and 2 up front for true 8 passenger seating. The removal of it is pretty simple. Down below here, pull that tab to unlock the base, fold that in, and then reach up here, pull that tab, folds forward, and there you go. Now you just got to lift it back out and put it away. Here in the front seat of the Sienna, fire it up. See the little Sienna animation going there. Toyota logo pops up, and I'll run you through everything. There's a lot of controls in here. Oh, and don't mind the tire pressure monitoring light there. We just got 4 new tires mounted, and one of the TPMS sensors doesn't want to play well, so we're going to get that sorted out here. Actually, I'm going to take care of that a little bit later on today. Here on the driver's door, you've got controls for everything. You've got automatic power windows, both driver and middle sliding doors. Window lock there, door locks there, power mirrors there. Up here, these are for those rear venting windows. So if you push it in, those open up too, giving you a ton of airflow in here. Traction control, parking sensors, blind spot monitor. Here on the wheel, all of your audio controls are here. Your main center screen menu controls are right here, and this is your cruise control down here. And in that center screen, it gives you a bunch of information. I mean, just like fuel economy stuff, trip distance. If you move over, you have a compass, which can tie into navigation, radio, any important messages, and then all of your settings to further personalize this display. You've got 2 odometers on this, so this is the primary one. Trip A, trip B, you get by hitting this little guy, hold that in, it'll reset the trips. Moving on a little bit further, in the center, you've got, for 2015, Toyota put in an updated infotainment system in this. So this is your main home screen, which is your radio, what's called Easy Speak, which uses the microphone up front. Actually, I'm going to turn this around and see if it works. Uses the microphone up front to project your voice into the back of the vehicle, so you don't have to turn around and yell at kids or passengers. You can talk forward and not take your eyes off the road. And then you can turn that right back off. So this is the main one, nav, radio, Easy Speak. Audio, you have AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, auxiliary line in and USB down there. And then Toyota's suite of apps are in here. So Toyota has a program that you can sync with your phone, and it just allows you to access a whole bunch of cool stuff. And then just hit home, it brings you right back to it. Down below, gear lever here, standard fare stuff, but all the way down is Toyota's sport mode or gear hold mode, which if you move it to the right, it'll allow you, to the left rather, it'll allow you to pre-select gears for either a more sporty drive or to hold gears if you're going down steep grades so you don't burn up your brakes. Here in the middle, really simple climate control, which is nice. You can synchronize all 3 zones, front and rear, together, like I have them now, and just set a temperature and let it go. But if you want to dial it in, you've got, front and rear defrost. You can change the modes of where the air goes here. Fan speeds are here. Temperatures, driver, passenger, and rear. If you hit rear mode, it lets the rear passengers control everything. Moving down a little bit more, driver and passenger front heated seats. You got a cigarette lighter. You got storage here and here. Another cigarette lighter charge port there. In the center, big center console, so 2 cup holders here. This flips up, and this is huge. Now, just to show you how much space, I've got like 4 detailing rags, my personal phone, my big Nalgene water bottle down in there, and it swallows it all up with room to spare. Moving up overhead, pretty nice. This is for all of your power doors. So left, right, and the power rear hatch. This controls your sunroof. So it slides, it tilts, it does all of the things. Walks its way all the way back. Nice stuff. Again, big van, lots of options, lots of ventilation. And on the passenger seat, not too much going on there other than a big door pocket here for storage. And you got your double glove boxes for keeping even more stuff out of sight and out of mind. One other nice thing I like on these, you get a sunglass holster here, but it also is a mirror so you can keep an eye on what's going on in the back. Part of the UI, and this I'll show you as I'm backing up here to reposition, you do have a full color backup camera with the distance guidance lines built in. As we head down in here to leave the parking garage, I've got every window open, including the sunroof and the vent windows, so you all can hear everything as best as possible, because any suspension clonks or rattles or any sort of ugly noises are going to be really apparent here with everything echoing. So I'm going to be quiet as we move through here. You guys just listen to this thing as it goes. Like I said, the build quality on these Siennas is, really, really good. So I'm not surprised it's not making a whole lot of noise. Plus, this being an XLE with the leather and the soft touch materials and everything inside, they're going to be usually way quieter than a lot of their more base model competition. And when you need it to, stepping on that 3.5 liter V6 moves this thing really nice. Now let's get out onto the main roads. Yeah, you really don't have to worry about merging with this thing. That Toyota powertrain works fantastically well, and the torque bias on that V6 is great. But now that we're onto the highway, I'm gonna move over a couple of lanes quick, and we're gonna set the cruise control on this at some real, like, West Coast, Southwestern highway speeds. That is 75. That's your usual interstate speed limit out here. And just take a listen. Like, it's a big rectangle. Let me flip that around. It's a big box. So you're gonna get some wind noise and some buffeting. But for as big as this thing is, it's pretty quiet in here. And just sits right at 2,000 RPM at 75 miles an hour. And if I reset that instant average fuel economy, we'll see what it shows once I'm off of the highway here. Just got off the highway, sitting at a light at the end of that 5-mile long freeway run. Pretty solid economy between 70 and 75 miles an hour. Down here at the end of a very nearly deserted dead-end road. Going to do a quick 0 to 40 to 0, showing you that there's nothing hiding in the braking or suspension systems under full accelerative or decelerative load. And because I like to party, traction control is off, sport mode is on. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ha! And 40. Nice. Well, there you have it. Our 2015 Toyota Sienna XLE. If you need a big, comfy people mover with the nice leather interior, all the power stuff, this is definitely a great way to go. To make an appointment to come see this, all of our contact information will be linked in the description below, and in just a moment, our phone number will be on screen to make calling or texting us even easier for you. As always, I've been Dylan. We'll see you soon.